Hi everyone, I'm Bruce Swartz. Let's jump right into it. Doubled up close crater. Look what I noticed as I was trying to get into see this crater. I'm finding objects again. We have UFOs in recent footage again. I have 20 or 30 sightings just in this video alone. It's hard to get this footage, hard to slow down the footage and zoom in and get also a clear shot. It's a long process, but well worth doing. And this is why we're profiting from it and seeing objects, UFOs on the surface. Look at the frames here as we're going ahead. This is an amazing video. I'm off, guys. I'm taking the time to do the footage properly without feeling like I have to be rushed because my other job for a couple of weeks I'll be off. So this I will be able to focus full time, and I intend on doing nothing less. The summer is going to be very busy for me. A lot's going to happen, and that's when I get the most footage, usually during the summer. There's a UFO crossing right there, and there it is. As we're crossing here, we're going to follow it. I'll get arrows up on it. You know, it's a research video. Not fun for people who want to see the beauty of the surface, but for me, this is the most beautiful part, the alien life. Or breakaway civilization, or secret societies, and I don't know, they rented and funded spaceships and went up for themselves to spy on us from the moon. I highly doubt that. This is some kind of advanced project, if it is human, that's for sure, because nobody knows this kind of technology. You know, we've never heard of humans in spacecrafts traveling around the surface of the moon. And all right, now check it out, guys. This is the reason why I'm following this object. We're going to see it go over the crater, and we're going to see its shadow on the surface. There it is. Both the UFO and its shadow on the surface going by. We saw them both at the same time, simultaneously. We'll see it again here. We get an arrow up on this guy as it's going by towards the edge of the moon. And after that, we're going to see, I'll get an arrow up on the shadow that was underneath the UFO as it was crossing over the crater. I don't know if you guys saw it, but here it is. It's coming up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Craft and shadow to the right. There it is, just went over. So I'll get a couple of passes for you guys, continuous passes, maybe 5 or 6 times of the same here, right here, to get your eyes adjusted. I'm zooming up to the center of the crater, and on the bottom ledge of the crater wall, you could see this object going by. At times even looks triangular, and we can see it come out. And again, just this uneven haze sort of always around this field, energetic field or wavelength or whatever, you know, force field, magnetic field around this craft. We can see it. It's the real thing. It's really impressive. Here's a bit closer, a lot closer. We'll zoom in to try to get a look at it. We're seeing it there a bit more, and here, there it is one more time. So, you know, these objects are whizzing by the surface of the moon all of the time. How about some color? Look at this, guys. Dead center, Bessel crater. And look at the UFOs that are flying around underneath Bessel crater and over top left. We look like, it looks like a sort of atmospheric haze or cloud or smoke. That oscillation, the reason why the moon is oscillating, I believe it's the cloud cover, the atmosphere that's spiraling around, and we can't focus it in on it with our eyes. There's UFO again. Our eyes are trying to understand the wavelength, trying to see it properly to focus in on it, and our eyes cannot. Over top of the Apennine Mountains, Montes Apenninus, we're seeing another UFO. So Plato crater, Archimedes crater, Montes Apenninus, we've seen some over Radistinus crater, over craters I've never even heard of, everywhere in the north, the east, the south, and the west. Here, see, it's going up to the wall. The wall is just here, right over top. Look at this one, big enough too, right here, and clear enough for us to see that it's an object clear as day over the surface of the moon behind Mercurium. Notice how they're not oscillating left and right today? Well, that is because there's not much oscillation on the surface of the moon. And that's giving us, like I was telling you guys, here's Archimedes crater, UFOs underneath again. Check it out, guys. The moon oscillates. When it does, so will the UFOs, because it's an interference, whatever it may be. I still believe it's atmosphere. Now to the bottom here, there they are, and they're big enough, and they're dark enough too, coming into the view here underneath Archimedes crater, and this was just 2 days ago. And in yesterday's video, and the day before, I believe, I posted Plato crater. This is Archimedes. But here's Plato crater, and look what's beside it. The transient lunar phenomenons. Listen, it's not a ryle. They say it's a ryle. Look at the arrows pointing to a fire, okay? And smoke at the end of this supposed ryle. You see those lines in the top left there appearing? Well, that's not because I'm filming a screen, because I wasn't. The worst of it is that when I upload to YouTube, I'm so pressed in and zoomed up into this footage that these lines appear most every video when I'm too close. To give you an idea of why we're seeing them, which means basically that I'm so close to the in the footage, too close for the editor to be able to furnish the frame rates, etc. You know, and it's slowed down. That doesn't matter, but I'm still explaining to you what we're looking at and why we're seeing the footage like this and what we're looking at. We're seeing hazes, clouds on the surface, guys. Check it out. We're looking at the surface. I'm seeing pipes and tunnels on the left of Archimedes crater, confirmed, that go up and over the mountainous wall. It makes no sense that this ejecta would run over top of crater side walls. You see it here on the left of Archimedes there. It's a long supposed ejecta trail, goes right up and into the crater. I risked my life doing this. I totally risked my life and my son's life, my family's life, doing this crap. I love it, you know. I love doing this because it's truth. When I found this out, I was mesmerized and I was happy to find out that other alien species could possibly be living out there. I was mesmerized and happy that the universe could possibly be filled with life in other species. What the hell's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. I'm so happy, I'm all for it. And I know for a fact that we're not alone. And if it's a breakaway civilization, so be it. We're interacting with them and we're going to find out real fast because 2022 is the deadline. But then again, are they going to push it back, guys, to 2025 and decide to do something in Mars instead? They could haul our asses like this for years and years. Cameron McLean, I love you, man. Thanks for joining the community. Thanks for being there, man. Thanks to people like you, this channel has a chance. Welcome.